When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to the home of the Colorado Buffaloes, Boulder, Colorado. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Buffaloes will boot it away to start the game. On the move from inside his 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So Alabama's offense will have the football first. Last time we saw these guys, they came out firing. They were up to any challenge offered by the secondary. Any suggestions on how to prevent that from happening again this week, David?
And it's tough to have that great of a QB and that great of a wide receiver, but you definitely have to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Jam him. Mess up the timing. Their chemistry and timing with this elite QB and elite receiver is really good. Jesse, I got to mess it up somehow.
And you just have to take calculated risks, right? Every defensive coordinator wants to be aggressive, and you want to press him and play press man, but you can only do it a handful of times, because you know in this game, when the quarterback sees that isolated matchup, there is no question he's going to take a shot deep down the field to that.
They are able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
It's very early in the college football season, but this coaching staff has to be very pleased by what they've seen from their quarterback. He's making real good decisions, and he's been accurate. That was his 100th completion early this year.
He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Makes the catch along the sideline. Just picked up a few, but enough for a first down.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Wants to keep it in the air. Got his man quickly, and he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. Did a nice job of it.
Makes the grab. They make the stop, but how about the shot this sophomore quarterback took as he delivered the ball? Alabama with a multitude of options on 2nd and short. Snap it to the back. Across the 45. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making them run to guys, and get them on the ground, for goodness sakes. This guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that in route.
The Crimson Tide could get very aggressive here on 2nd and inches. They'll give it to the back. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
Just moments ago, Alabama was feeling the shadow of its own goalpost, and now the Tide generating momentum. Gets it out fast. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. From inside the 15, here comes the return. So Colorado's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass in coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to throw. It's Bachmeier. Here comes the heat. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. The Buffaloes will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Here comes that Alabama offense. Already a solid start to this one, now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quick strike complete. They'll say he goes out of bounds, mark it at the 46.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. Quarterback, what do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
Looks as if the Crimson Tide will have the 1st down.
And just went with something very easy, very reliable. Flip it forward, let your receiver do the rest. I only got to get a few yards. Nice job, nice execution. 1st down.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back. He lobs one high down the left side. He makes a grab, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Bama!
quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Dropping back, it's Bachmeier. Looking to the big tight end. It's caught. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. And the Buffaloes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Now the play fake. He's got an open man. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Under fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
They go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. The Buffaloes will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And that is just a spectacular punt, and he will pin them in the shadow of their own goalpost inside the 5. They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. That's just what the doctor ordered in the running game. He gets it out to the 16 before going out of bounds. Backed up at the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Alabama just did work on the ground. Let's see if they go right back to it. They're going to go right back to him on first down. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And here comes the offense on second down. Off play action. Here's a heat. Makes the grab. And he steps out of bounds, and that's going to do it for the first quarter. We've reached a break, and Alabama has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Looking to throw on first down. Fires on the move. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Got it in the middle. It's Singleton. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. First down for this offense. He wants to throw it again. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all 3 phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense is not allowed a point, and the offense is going up and down the field, and they score another touchdown here before the end of the first half.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Give to the running back. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
This is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
Looking to throw, it's Bachmeier. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Man, that's an impressive play. This dude is so dominant. And I'll tell you, we don't have enough time in this broadcast to list off all the great Alabama D linemen, especially in recent years. That play right there, that reminds me of a guy I played against back in the day, Cornelius Griffin, playing on the inside of Alabama's defensive line. You knew every single time you dropped back, you were going to have that guy in your lap. He was always pushing the pocket, and he was always collapsing it with his speed and athleticism and his first step. That last play right there reminds me of some of these great players we've seen on the Crimson Tide D-line here in recent years.
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And the Buffaloes decide to punt it away. Now on the return. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The breaks into the open.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, you're going to be hard to stop.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Using the quick game. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Alabama comes to the line with first and 10. They'll go back to the ground. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. After the productive first down play, it's second and 6. Firing to the right, complete. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Alabama comes to the line with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that, no gain on the play. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on second and goal. Rush is on him. Touchdown Tide! And they take it in for 6 more points.
I think there were a lot of doubters that wondered how this team was going to be able to handle this environment and whether or not find success early in this game, they have proved all of those doubters wrong. They have been dominant in every phase, on offense, on defense, and on special teams, and they are piling it on here early in this game on the road.
And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They've gotten very little done on their first 3 possessions, hoping this one will be more productive. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. To the air, it's Bachmeier. Swings it out to his running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Really good job by the defense. Seeing the running back. Don't let that dude who's super fast, elusive, catch the ball in space. Nice job staying glued to him. As soon as he caught that puppy, he got drilled.
Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Gibson.
I mean, what great athletic ability to toe tap the sidelines and keep him in bounds. What a 1-yard gain.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. He lost one down the sideline. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. And the Buffaloes will try to pin them back with the punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. He gets a block. They finally make the stop after a terrific return, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Now they'll run the draw. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. And maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent, of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
Wide open downfield. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with a 1st down. Leaves it with the running back. Got the 1st down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. The give to the tailback. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
I think it would be great if this offense leaned on the run game more in the red zone. Leaned on their back, man. Give it to him. Let him do his thing. He hadn't even gotten the end zone yet this season, so love to see him get that opportunity to maybe punch one in here.
Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
I know that was tough, but as a quarterback, you got to know on 4th down, you cannot take a sack. Any way, shape, or form, you've got to be able to get rid of that football and give it an opportunity. That time, I know it wasn't blocked perfect, but the quarterback's got to have more sense of urgency.
The give on the inside. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. They'll leave it with him. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
To the air, it's Bachmeier. And down he goes back at the 3. The Buffaloes will call on their punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Boy, did he show it all on that return. The speed, the explosiveness, and took a little momentum with him out of bounds. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far today in Boulder, and welcome in to the halftime update. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the guys more than a mile above sea level at Folsom Field.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Ready to start the second half. Alabama will kick it off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. To the air, it's Bachmeier. Under fire. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Unloads it left. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. And the Buffaloes send out the punt unit. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They moved the football well in the last drive, but man, that 4th down and failing to convert there has to sting. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
This QB has been so comfortable all day long. Obviously having a ton of success. You've got to affect him. You've got to put some hits on those body blows so you can make him wear out and physically feel you. This is the first time really getting to him. This defense needed this bad.
Can't make the catch on 3rd down, and the rarest of drops for this guy. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Gets drilled as he releases it, and the ball just trickles to the ground. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Quarterback on the keeper. And he runs it in for a score. Touchdown, Bucks!
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, we've got a final in that Mountain West Conference battle of note. San Jose State was able to come away with a hard-fought victory there in the capital of Silicon Valley. It wasn't one coaches will point to the rest of the way as a perfect 60 minutes of ball, but it is a step in the right direction.
They'll run it from the gun.
One game, I know, fellas, but this could be one to circle when we consider the big picture there in the Mountain West.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The Crimson Tide needs to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out quickly. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again.
Nice poise by the quarterback. Here's a big 3rd down throw, and you want to push the ball vertically down the field, but if the defense takes it all away, check the ball down. Get it to your running back and let him go do the work and move the sticks for you.
Going to try to pop one on the screen. There he goes.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D-linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
Looks like Alabama will pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go with a direct snap. They make the stop, and he got work done on the ground, picking up 6 to the 23. The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. They'll run it from the gun. Gives him the big stiff arm. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Motion from the wide receiver. With jet sweep pass. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Bringing the heat. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Quickly complete. They got him the football, but he could not convert. It'll be 4th down. The Crimson Tide snaps it from the red zone. The snap sets up the throw. Finds him out of the backfield. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down.
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job flanking the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
Man, it's nice when you can buy some space coming out of your own end zone with a nice productive run.
Snap the ball, thinking about make sure we don't get a safety, and now all of a sudden you've got a drive started. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Takes a hit as he fires. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one.
Well, one thing you got to say about this guy is he's very, very poised. He knew he had that defender bearing down on him. He got hit right as he threw it. Still, though, it didn't affect his accuracy. Nice job getting that completion.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Buffaloes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Makes the grab. Nice job to get him past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. They've already picked up a couple of 1st downs on this possession. Now they'll snap it from their own 35. Give to the single back.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it's squarely...
And the defense got him at the 27. And it is hardly a big surprise that this Alabama defense is hitting hard and making their presence felt in the backfield.
Yeah, it's what they built their brand on. They built it on physicality and stopping the run, and you've seen over the last several years, too. After they do that, they come after your quarterback, and they try to get that sucker on the ground.
The Buffaloes line up to punt it away. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. He'll field the punt and look for room. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Past the first down marker and still running. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Yeah, and this offense has had their way with this defense, and they've had a lot of success. And I tell you what, if this defense wants any chance of coming back, they better get physical and stop the run, because right now, this offense is having their way.
Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Turning it on. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a first down, and we'll see if they get another play off here in the third. They go back to work in the final period of this one. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Alabama with a first down play to start us off here in the fourth. Looking downfield on first down. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver. So given where the line of scrimmage was on that last play, the pass interference penalty in the end zone will put the ball at the 2. They'll try to power it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
This time he's got his man. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Oh, and that's just like a penalty. They get in the backfield and knock him down for a loss of 5. And the Buffaloes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Scanning the field, it's Buckmeyer. Pocket breaking down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Oh, he's got some space. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On 4th down, looking to pass. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
He had nowhere to go with the football. 4th down, you know he wants to make a play. I'd like for him to throw it up, to be honest. Try to give somebody an opportunity to make a play. Who cares if I throw a pick? It's 4th down anyways, but couldn't find anybody to get the ball off. Defense surrounds him, gets him to the ground with the sack.
Oh, Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Singleton. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. Alabama trying to cash in on this red zone trip. Oh, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
Never say die attitude, and I love that, especially with these young players, because they're out there competing. And I know the scoreboard right now doesn't look pretty. They're not going to come back and win this football game, but I just love kids that are competing until there's zeros on the clock.
Off the play fake on first down. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
Man, I bet the frustration meter for this offense is so high. If you can't keep your quarterback upright, it's hard to move the ball. It's hard to score points. This offensive line has not protected him at all, and that's why so many sacks keep happening.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Using his legs, it's Meyer. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Bachmeier. Pulls it in, it's Gibson. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll go right back to the run. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. The Buffaloes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Everybody and their brother showing blitz. Breaks into the open. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. And the Buffaloes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the grab on the left. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. And the Buffaloes will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
Man, if I'm quarterback right now, after this long of a drive down this close, I'm going for a touchdown here, Paul.
And I get that, but I've worn this defense out, man.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Colorado.
Yeah, and listen, that is awesome to see the guys continue to fight, continue to keep competing, because this game is over. Like, we don't need to fool y'all. We're not trying to get y'all to stick around and improve ratings. Like, the game's over, but you're continuing to fight. You powered in for the touchdown, and show your kids that we're going to always fight no matter what the score is.
Here comes that Alabama offense. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board. But you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just...
There he goes. Wrestled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. On first down from the 13-yard line. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Bama! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
42, Colorado, 14.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Gonna run it. It's fired. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Nice move to keep running. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Buffaloes come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Back to throw, it's Buckmeyer. Fires to the wideout. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Going the other way, and he's got room. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game in the fourth quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Is that stiff arm even a human arm? It looks like some type of steel bludgeoning device on his way to a first down. They've got it down to the 32. 1st and 10 coming. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And you can tell that play went nowhere from the start.
It was definitely a great play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got the backfield so quick, the running back had absolutely no chance.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
You know, I'll give it to the defense here. Obviously, it has not been their day, and this offense has gone up and down the field, lighting up the scoreboard.
Unleashes one deep. He's got it in the end zone for another touchdown, and this is a full-fledged beatdown.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
14.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hunter. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Buckmeyer. He wants a big play here late. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. It'll be 3rd and long. He's looking to pass. He's taking a deep shot. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about.